Hi everybody, it's Victoria with Red Dirt Resell. I just wanted to make a little video that's completely different than what we're seeing right now. We're seeing a lot of Posh affiliate, which is awesome. Good. I'm glad for everybody who's participating in that, but it's a lot of the videos are about the 5 top tips on being successful on Poshmark. So I'm going to talk about something completely different. So I just transitioned into full-time a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago at this point. Maybe 2. Hey, who knows? A couple weeks ago transitioned into it, but then I was part-time a year before that. So I did a year of part-time before transitioning. But anyway, I want to talk about some stuff that will make you completely unsuccessful. Not only on Poshmark, but on any platform, okay? So kind of like my mistakes from my first year of reselling, but then again, kind of, your 5 things to be unsuccessful on the internet. But really, I don't even know if I can come up with 5. Anyway, first one. This is a real thing, guys. You know when you have like thrift store amnesia, where like you've been in the thrift store too long and you've been smelling those mothballs for too long, so you start buying stupid shit. Yep, every single one of you knows exactly what I'm talking about right now. I had a huge case of this the other day. I don't know how many hours I had been in the thrift store. Thrift store's like the casino. Once you get in there and you're going through every single rack, you don't even know what time it is anymore. But anyway, been in there way too long. Started getting some of that sickness going on of buying stupid stuff. Got to the register. It was at the end. And I bought this hat, and I don't even know why I bought it. I'm not even sure what I was thinking, but I was like, this is going to fit my head. Guys, it didn't fit my head. But anyway, so if you've been in the thrift store for too long, maybe you should take a fresh air break. Get some of that mothball fumes out of your brain so you quit buying dumb stuff. We all do it. We all buy stupid stuff. We all have bad buys, but yes. That'll be one of your biggest things that can make or break you. Here's another thing. This was like one of my biggest mistakes as being a reseller. When I very first started, it was in January when everybody's like, new year, new me, buy all the athletic wear, or at least that's what I saw on somebody else's reseller thing. Anyway, so I started buying all the active wear. I didn't do any research. I just started buying all kinds of Nike. It was mainly Nike. Guys, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trick. I still have some of that Nike stuff. And some of it's like the very first thing that the very first person playing tennis wore. Like, I'm not even playing. Do your research. Really, do your research. And here's another big thing that will make you I feel like will make you unsuccessful as a reseller. Building your business model off of somebody else's business model. Okay, so somebody else says, oh, I don't buy Old Navy. Oh, God, no, I'm not buying that. So you're like, oh, I can't buy Old Navy because this person said Old Navy doesn't sell. Guys, I sell Old Navy all the time. And I'm not basing my model off of anybody else's model. Do what you have to do. Poshmark isn't like a lot of the other platforms where you have to be very brand specific in order to sell, because I know eBay sometimes is like that. Poshmark, a lot of the times if it's trendy, it'll sell. So, I mean, it's not going to, of course, turn you into a millionaire overnight selling Old Navy, but I sell it. And I always flip it for a decent amount of money. I mean, I don't ever buy it high, but I do sell it for a decent amount of money. So don't base everything that you do off of what somebody else says, because why? It's your business. It's not their business. And at the end of the day, it's your responsibility. So if you are taking everything that they say as gold and doing everything that they say, when your business fails, that doesn't affect them. Okay, it only affects you and your bottom line, so you really want to find out what is best for what you want to do, what kind of profit you're looking at, what kind of, cost of the item you want to sell at. So you really have to decide what you want, because they're in a different state, most likely they're in a different area, they have different resources. You have to decide what exactly it is that is going to make your business run smoothly and run the way that you would like it to run. So while I do always suggest, seeing what other people are successful with and what they're selling and the styles and things like that, don't do everything that somebody else is doing, because you have no idea if that's going to work for you, if you can even source that kind of stuff, because there are a lot of Poshmark resellers who make the majority of their money off of high-end items. I couldn't find that in Oklahoma if I tried, especially not at the cost that I try to buy my items at. I have a set amount that I want to buy my item at, always. Like, it has to be at that amount. Because I know that I'm a quick flipper. I'm not going to hold on to stuff. It's not going to sit. I want stuff to move. So in my case, I can't find the high-end items that some resellers are successful with. So that's definitely something to think about. Also, I can't find the brands that they find. A lot of people do the ThreadUp, sending into ThreadUp too, and there's like that list of brands. I need that Old Navy girl, because that's about all I can find in this state, feels like. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and kind of talk about some of the biggest mistakes. So listening to what somebody else was saying and basing my business off of that was a big thing for me. That kind of made me, hit those bumps in the road. Also, if you hit a bump in the road, don't give up. Like, keep going. There is enough for everyone, and I really, truly believe that, and that's why I'm always down to help anyone who needs some help. Any questions you have, you can always send me a message on Instagram at Red Dirt Resell. You can comment on here. I just learned how to comment back, so hey. But anyway, there's enough for everyone. Don't give up on your reselling journey because you did make one mistake. Like, if I would have given up after, I'm going to call it the Nike mistake, then, yeah, I would have given up a long time ago, and I wouldn't be where I'm at now, and I wouldn't have had the opportunity to go full time. So don't give up on it. Don't copy your business model off of somebody else's. Figure out what works for you. And if you feel like you've been sniffing too many mothballs, take an air break. Take a fresh air break, get out of that thrift store, come back with that clear mind, and realize, like, why am I buying this hat?